Hey, this is Ace here with Hillbilly How To's. So today, do you want to make the ultimate kids fishing rod? One that'll catch 3 and 4 fish at a time, like those little bluegill that keep stealing your bait. I'm going to show you how to do that today. Alright, today we're going to be using the Shakespeare reel here. It's got 10 pound of a test line on it. Costs about $10 at Walmart. And right here's the sabiki rig that we'll be using. You can buy these off the internet. Bass Pro, I know, sells some of them. There's a bunch of different versions, brands, and different size of hooks. As you can see, this is an 8 as far as the hook size, and then it's got 20 pound test there on the main line, and then 15 pound on the branch line. A lot of them's got different amounts of hooks and different sizes. These are all pretty cheap, anywhere from, I say, $2 up to maybe $10, probably the most you would pay for this. Then any kind of black electrical tape, any kind of tape would work. And then a pyramid sinker. This is a 2-ounce. One I think would be too small. It would probably go in the pipe. But I do have a 3-ounce on another rig that I made, which works good. I'm just trying to make this rig as light as possible, and as easy to handle for a kid as possible. And we'll be using 1-inch PVC pipe. I got the more expensive pipe this time. I think this piece was $7. It's just a 4 feet piece. You can get, just regular PVC. It just bends a little bit more, so this one's a little bit more sturdy. So that's why I went with the more expensive. I think the cheaper one is probably $3 to $4 for like a 4 feet piece. And then just a piece of pipe insulation. It's just got the 1-inch hole there for the pipe to slide into it. We'll be using this for the handle, just to give it a little more comfort there with the handle. This was only like $1.50. You don't have to do this, of course. This is just something extra I'm putting here on the rod. And with all of this, I'm probably going to have about a little over $25 invested in this rod. Of course, you can do it a lot cheaper than that. I know you could do it for under $20 easily. We're going to put the reel at 8 inches. That gives you an 8-inch handle. And then we're going to drill a hole at 22 inches. I'm using a 3/16 inch bit to start with, and then I'll raise up to a larger bit. Now I'm using a 9/32 inch bit. I will start slanting it so the fishing line will go in smoother. Now I'm using a Dremel tool with a sanding bit to sand the hole, to get rid of any sharp edges so the fishing line doesn't get cut. You don't have to do this. This is just something I do just for precaution. I'm using the black electrical tape to attach the reel to the PVC pipe. You could use zip ties. I just prefer the tape. Now I'll cut the pipe insulation there for the handle, which the handle is about 8 inches. And then the other piece is just a few inches there, just enough to put your hand, but not enough to get in the way of the fishing line going in the hole. I tied a small barrel swivel there on the end of the fishing line, and then I will feed it through the hole and down the end of the pipe, where then we will connect the sabiki rig. So then we can reel the sabiki rig into the pipe, so the hooks are actually in the pipe. Now with the sabiki rig, it's labeled here on the sides. It'll say sinker side here, which I've got the sinker hooked to, and then it'll say the rod side on this side. I got the rod hooked to. Now it's very important to follow these instructions, because if you don't, you'll have a tangled mess. So we got an issue here. So we've got the sabiki rig reeled all the way up, but we've got this much hanging out. It's one hook and the sinker. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut this off and just retie. I figured this was going to happen when we started, just because this is a 5 feet reel, and my other sabiki rig is a 7 feet. But I was trying to make one, made for kids. So this one's just doesn't have as much room here on the end. Alright, so I just cut just one hook off, and that seemed to fix the problem. Right here is the end, and it sucked up right to it, so it's like right at the end there. You could also cut this off here on this end and just retie here to give you some more slack to suck it up a little tighter here on the end. But I think this will work. Now you could paint this, if you wanted to paint it pink for a girl, or camouflage for a boy, or you can do a lot of extra stuff to this. You could even put, camouflage fabric over the handle to make it all pretty, and you could put an end piece here to make it more decorative. But this thing catches fish like you wouldn't believe. It's great for catching like bluegill and bait fish for catfishing. So in my next video, I'm gonna show me fishing with this to show you how good it catches fish. I've already made one of these that I've been using for the past year. It's about a 7 foot sabiki rig. I took it to the beach and fished off the pier with it, and it did amazing at catching just small, like little whitings, spots, just croakers, small bait fish that you can use, for catching bigger fish. But it's great for, like I said, with kids, especially the ones that are impatient on trying to catch a fish after they sit there for an hour or two and don't catch a fish. Then they're ready to quit. So this will help you catch fish fast. If you have any other questions or any other comments, please leave them in the comment section below, or send me an email. I thank you very much for watching this video, and please hit the like button if you like this video, and please subscribe. Thank you very much.